Hello everyone. Today I will share you a tutorial about OMC platform app in mobile phone. Before that, please allow me to briefly introduce the OMC. It is an outdoor operation and maintenance system that can remotely monitor the status of the device and then control it remotely. We have been running this system for around 9 years, managing more than 1,000 devices around the world, and providing excellent outdoor digital signage solutions to many valuable customers. Now, let's get started. Firstly, we need to install the OMC platform. You can go to Google Play or log in our OMC website to search the app and download it. I will share you the Google Play. Let's go to the search. Input the OMC platform. This is the OMC platform. We need to install it. Now, we download the OMC platform app. Open the app. In this page, you need to enter the account. We create the account before shipment. I'm using the administrator account. Once you log in, we can see all devices under the account. As an example, let's check this one. As you see, there are green and red labels here. The green label means the device was in a normal state, and the red color means some of the sensors are out of boundary value. Let's explain these sensors one by one. The first one, temperature sensor. There are two temperature sensors installed in the device. One is located on the lower side near the air inlet to detect the temperature of the incoming air, and the other is located on the top side of the screen. Here, it shows the highest value of two temperatures. For the screen sensor, it detects whether the screen is on or off. For the humidity sensor, we can see here the value is 40, which is simulated value, not a real value of the air. Water sensor is installed in the down side of the screen. And once the water comes in, the sensor will detect it. For the smoke sensor, it is usually used to detect the invisible small particles in the air if any power ball or components are burning. When a component burns, it emits smoke, and the sensor detects that smoke, so the sensor can detect it. Let's look at the collision and tilt sensor. Once the device detects any collision or any tilt of the device, it will turn red here, and you will get the email from the OMC. Regard to the door sensor, it can detect whether the door is opened or not. For the filter, it can prevent the dust from the air. For the current sensor, it's used to detect the screen current in order to check whether the screen is working normally. If the label turns red, the device might be faulty. You need to troubleshoot the problems on site. Regarding fans, here it shows the simulated fan speed. The greater the value, the greater the speed. Next, let's look at the historical data. We can check the historical data for the latest 3 months. You can check the specific data on a specific date, like this one. Let's check the alarm data. For the alarm data, which means when the device operates at a boundary value or in an abnormal state, the corresponding sensor label turns red. As you see, the door is open, so the label turns red. Let's check the device log. Next, for the device QR code. This is the corresponding QR code for this device. You can scan it through this OMC platform. Let's go to Control Panel. The first one, it is screen source. We can take a screenshot remotely to check the screen what is showing. For the second, it is monitor photos. In some of our outdoor devices, you can choose to have a monitoring camera installed in the device. The monitoring camera is usually installed in the top side of the device, and it can take pictures of the surrounding area. So if you have installed the camera, then you can click here and have a picture from the device. For the screen sensor, it's a camera tool located on the top of the screen, facing to the screen in order to check if the screen is working. As for app updates, users usually do not need to perform the operation. Restart the app means restart the OMC system. MCU is a control unit in the device. It will collect all the sensor data. For the terminal here, it refers to motherboard system. So restart terminal means restart motherboard. This figure is from the OMC PC side. There are some difference between mobile app and PC side. Here, we can turn on or turn off the screen, the fans, and heater. But these operations cannot be performed on the mobile phone. Now, let's move on to the settings. For the serial settings and severe setting, users doesn't need to perform these operations either. For the temperature boundary settings, I need to explain this in detail. As you can see, we have ultra low value. It means when the real value is below the threshold, the device will turn off the screen and turn on the heater. For the low temperature settings, when the device reaches the temperature condition, it will turn off the fans and turn on the heater. The heater will be turned off once the device temperature above -5 degrees Celsius. For this device, when the temperature reaches between 30 and 55 degrees Celsius, the fan speed will increase linearly within the range. For the ultra-high threshold, the screen will turn off when the temperature reaches the set limit. When the temperature goes back down to 55, the screen will turn on. Additionally, in extremely hot locations, we can set this value to 70 or 80. For example, in some tropical regions, the screen tends to turn off due to heat. In that case, the ultra-high threshold can be set to 70 or 75, which depends on the real scenario. The same principle is for cold area. Let's move on to the next one. Is timing volume. The feature is for device installed around the apartment. Perhaps the user wants the device to be quiet at night. You can set time here, like 5 a.m., and set up the volume 5. Then click Add to. Done. Let's check the timing switch. This is for setting up a schedule for power on and off. Regarding lock screen, when someone tries to interact with the device, they cannot do anything if the lock is enabled. For the parameter settings, you should follow the instruction to configure it. Basically, we don't recommend users to perform the operation. Here is the PC side. From this picture, we can see the brightness settings, relay timing settings, and reboot setting. These settings are not available on the mobile app. Therefore, if you want to perform these operations, please use a computer. Regarding brightness settings, user can adjust the brightness of the screen remotely. As for relay timing setting, it provides a schedule for turning the screen backlight on or off, which helps save power. The timing reboot is used to restart the device at a set time. By the way, if you would like to get more tutorial about OMC PC site, please check the video about OMC PC tutorial. Let's check the device information. This is basic information for the device. This is the system information of the device. Let's move on to this one. Device edit. Basically, we don't recommend users to modify the setting here. If necessary, please contact our technical staff for help. Okay, that's all. Thank you.